Also, Cash, if you could give me permission to share my screen.
I'm just gonna make you host.
All right, and I'll bring it back over to you.
All right, bet.
All right, cool. All right, so first and foremost, Cash, I appreciate your leadership. I appreciate, you basically family me, bro. You already know. And ladies and gentlemen, I know several of you here. What's up, Dubai? What's up? I know a couple of you here. And what I'm gonna do, to simply put, I'm gonna show you exactly what binary options is about. Now, there's some common misconceptions. As far as like what binary options actually is. And so I'm going to cover a couple of things here, and then I'm going to show you real live examples as to how it works. Simply put, it is the perfect builder's way to introduce their people to trading, straight up. So let's cover some ground over here. I'm gonna play my slide. All right, hopefully everyone can see it. If you can see it, type one in the chat. You can see it. Type one in the chat, family. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, cool. So long story short, there's two ways to trade Forex, right? There's two ways to trade Forex. Number one, you're trading Forex based on pips. In other words, points, right? What are pips? Percentage of points, right? So you're either trading based on points, and that's cool, or you can trade based on time. The reason why I chose to trade based on time is that I can be in and out of the market with the bag in a matter of 5 minutes if I wanted to, right? And it doesn't necessarily matter how many pips you are it doesn't matter how many pips you are in profit. What matters is that you make the correct prediction within your time limit that you set for yourself. So I'm gonna show you a chart, and I'm gonna show you what I mean by that. So my question to you is, what type of trader are you? Are you the kind of trader that likes to get in and out of the market with the bag? Or are you a little more sophisticated with your trading? Are you a little more conservative when it comes to your trading? As far as I'm concerned, I'm a hustler. I like to get in and out of the market with the bag. And once you see that there's a pace that could be set here, you will find it much easier to build as well. So HFX specializes in time-based trading and hyperscalping. Excuse the stuttering and my low energy. Literally have a 102 fever right now, but my brother Cash wanted me on, so I definitely had to jump on. With HFX, ladies and gentlemen, there's a 3-step approach. Okay, you have the HFX Academy, you have the HFX Go Live, and you have the HFX Strategy softwares. To simply put, right, the Academy is kind of like the traditional FRX Academy. What's a little different with HFX Academy is that you'll learn the basics of FRX, the super basics, before it really starts diving into binary options, right? The Go Live sessions, we have a standard in HFX. If you are not live trading, you're not allowed to be an educator. That's literally my standard, right? If you can't show that you are down to trade with the people in real time, I cannot have you on as an educator. That's just not happening, right? I noticed that there was something missing back in the days when we had IML TV, and that was this. There's too many people, right, that basically they hype up traders, right? They hype up traders based on the strategies they're teaching, so on and so forth. But when was the last time you saw a trader trade live right in front of your face? And they literally cannot stop the session until they place several trades in front of your face where they're trading alongside with you. So I decided to take it into my own hands and start a whole new wave in the company where I'm trading live in front of people, right? Trading live binary options in front of people. There's no faking that. And with videos upon videos upon videos of live trading, you can check it all out, right? There's nothing that you can hide, right? So once a trader is down to trade live with the people, then you're good to go on HFX. Now, through the academy and through Go Lives, you're going to learn how the educator utilizes the strategy software to identify trading opportunities and then basically trade to get paid. So, we have the rules of the scanners all broken down because, I've been involved in trading since 2015. And prior to IM, I was dabbling in other Forex related companies. And I quickly realized something, right? After trying multiple programs, automation, all that other stuff. What I realized is this: most automation type platforms, they may perform nicely for a month, but then they fall off. And the reason why is because when it comes to the markets, right, one standalone strategy, right, isn't going to cut it. There's going to be several times where you have to adjust it. So scanners and automated system will have to keep getting adjusted, so on and so forth. But the maintenance and all that on it is just straight trash. Instead, what we teach people is how to apply the scanners with the rules so that way you increase your trading accuracy, right? That way you're not really using the system like a scrub, right? You're using the system like a professional. So by default, when you get the Liberty, by default, when you get HFX, you would get the Liberty Strategy software. And on the Liberty Strategy software, you will see, okay, that there's a light bulb over here to the left-hand side, okay? And this is where all the alert panels, this is where the trade ideas pop up in the alert panels, okay? So these are the manual trade signals that are being handed out by our team of experts. Now, from a builder's perspective, right, this is cool because some people like to take these copy-paste trades. So you can basically, market this to those individuals that like copy-paste trades. See, these trades over here are binary options trades, but they're also good for traditional Forex as well. Now, over here, the strategy softwares, you're going to see over here on the strategy scanners, you're going to see there's 3 different scanners. Now, let me, okay, hold on. All right, so when it comes to the Simple Scalper scanner, right, that works best when the market is basically, all right, consolidating, okay? The web slinger works best when the market is trending up or when the market is trending down. And the pickpocket is good no matter what the situation is. And so these are the strategies that basically helped me tremendously on my trading journey. Now, on the Simple Scalper, you're going to see on the alert panel, all right, there's a different set of trade ideas that pull up, okay? And basically what this is telling you is basically look out for these entries right here, right? That's basically what it's telling you to do. And when you follow the rules for the Simple Scanner or the Web Slinger, all right, or the pickpocket, then you're more inclined to definitely win your trade, definitely, right? So for example, it's very simple to follow, okay? You just collect your 4 confirmations, okay, and you're good to go on a buy. So blue candle opening up the blue Bollinger Band, blue volume bar, stochastic crossing up the blue dotted line, RSI crossing up the blue dotted line. You're gonna notice for builders that are putting their people on, this is easy. Why? Because blue, 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 buy, right? Red, 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 sell, right? Now, all you need is 4 confirmations. So you're going to learn a little bit more of that, and I'm going to show you where you can get access to the binary blueprint. Now, for the web slinger and the pickpocket, there's several rules for that as well. So people are going to get the know-how, right? And so basically, 10 reasons why everyone should trade binary. This is something that I believe that all of you here should snapshot. You should snapshot this because I'm going to tell you, and this is no hype, when you plug your people onto HFX, they're going to go crazy. That explains why in Cash's organization and one of his other organizations, one of his other lines of business, is growing by 100 people a day, right? This is no hype. This is straight facts. So the reason why binary options is popping is for these 10 reasons to be exact. Number one is simple, okay? Up or down. That's it, plain and simple, right? There's no buy limit, buy stop, sell limit, sell stop. There's no need to calculate take profits. There's no need to calculate stop loss. There's no need to calculate spreads. There's no need to calculate lot sizes. Too many calculations when it comes to traditional Forex. We like to skip the fluff and get right to the stuff. And what is the stuff? Money, right? Money. Let's get to the bag. That's it. No one cares about being a super nerdy trader. What people care about is getting in and out of the market with the bag. Too many people complicate the process. Now imagine if you plug in your newest customer and they are able to make a profit within their first 24 hours. They will be building the business for you, right? Without them feeling pressured by you to build a business. It'll come from them. They'll be so excited that they wouldn't be able to keep it to themselves. And so number one, is simple and easy to understand, up or down, right? Buy or sell. And I'm gonna show you in a second how it looks. You're getting results based by prediction, not by how many pips you are in the profit. Number three, you're able to maximize your time. So all I need is 1 hour a day for 3 days a week, and that's it, I'm good. I don't trade to be the world's smartest trader, right? I trade to get in and out of the market with the bag. So you're able to maximize your time. Cut 1 hour a day, right? And basically use that 1 hour to play several trades and call it a day. Number four, it's easy to swing an intraday trade as well. Remember, it's not about catching a lot of pips. It's about your prediction. It's about making the right predictions with your time. So you could place a time limit for anywhere between 30 seconds to the next 30 days. Now, number five, you can hyperscalp in seconds. Some brokers allow you to take 30-second positions. Number six, you know exactly what you're risking. This gives you risk management advantage. This is huge. Number seven, you know exactly what your reward will be by dollar amount. You're gonna see what I'm talking about here. So this is good for account growth strategies. Number eight, Forex is what we mainly trade on binary options. People think that there's a difference between binary options and Forex. No, it's not. We are trading Forex based on time. That's it. Binary options is just a style of trading Forex or a style of trading crypto. Number nine, short learning curve. So if you could shorten the learning curve to help someone trade and get paid, how much faster can your team move? The speed of the leader determines the speed of the pack, right? And number 10, compounding techniques. There are several compounding techniques that you're going to be able to learn on the HFX Academy, right? So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to share chart here. Okay. Now let's just say, okay, and I go to strategies and click HFX. And I use Liberty, which comes by default. All right. And let's say I choose one of the scanners. And I can see here, all right, a trend happening in the market, whatever the case may be. Let's say when I enter a sell, you'll see a red arrow down. When I enter a buy, you'll see a green arrow up. So I placed two trades. One of them is going to be a loser, right? See if I could, yeah. So when you place a buy, you'll see a green arrow up. You place a sell, you will see a red arrow down. And if the market goes in your intended direction, then you could basically win the trade. The rollover feature helps you extend time if you need more time. So that's really cool. Now, 1 minute trades is a little too tight in time. So most of my trades are 5 minutes for the most part. 5 minute trades, 5 minutes, 15 minutes, somewhere along those lines. So that $100 trade, okay, I made a $180 payout within 1 minute, right? So if you are correct, you make money. If you are incorrect, then you don't clear the trade. Plain and simple, right? So it's a little different. It's a little different compared to traditional Forex. Remember, it's by prediction, right? So I'll show some more examples. Let's bring it down to let's bring it down to the working class level, right? I don't want to show you tremendous profits and nothing like that. Let's bring it down to the working class level, right? If you could make a $36 profit in 1 minute, could that change the game? If you go to someone who doesn't even make $20 an hour and say, hey, look, in a matter of 1 minute, I made 36 bucks, telling me they wouldn't go crazy, right? So with this style of trading, you are a complete master of your time, basically. Okay. And our strategy is very simple, right? So when we are analyzing the markets, each and every one of the strategies on the Liberty Strategy software, they use the 3-candle rule, which means, okay, that in a matter of 3 candles, which in this case will be 45 minutes, right? This should definitely be going down. So you could take a trade right now if you want. You can take a trade right now if you want. This is easy. Let's go to NTD USD. Okay, and let's just say that I want to go with 45-minute trade. I'll go with intraday, and I'll throw a G on it. Boom. There we go. That should be enough time. And with that said, I should definitely be seeing, all right, the market go in my direction within 3 candles. Very simple. Okay. Now all these currency pairs that you see over here, all these trade ideas on the alert panel are clickable. So you can literally click on it and it'll bring you to that currency pair, right? And so this is for all of the scanners, which is really cool. Now, long story short, some of you know me as an educator, and I just recently popped chairman. I just popped chairman, and I kept it really simple on my 3rd line of business, right? I told them straight up. I said, look, I'm not here to pressure anyone into building. Once the idea of building, comes naturally, it's gonna be over. I'm gonna show you how to do this right. What I do though is I set the pace for every single person that gets involved. This is the pace that I set them on. It's simply this: fund your account immediately after you get started. I don't even send them to the im.center. No, let's skip the bullshit. Let's get right to the money. Fund your broker account and experience your first profit in 24 hours. Then share your story. What happens is they get overly hyped to want to learn more. In addition, they achieve results for themselves that they won't be able to contain to themselves. They're going to want to build. So that's the perfect setup that I found to have worked for me, right? Each and every one of you are leaders here. So you know what works for your organization. Will help my weakest line become my strongest line that got me to chairman was me really setting the pace and keeping it simple. The speed of the leader determines the speed of the pack. Money is the biggest motivator. So once your people make money and they share their story, guess what? People start hitting them up and they start getting enrollments. Pop, 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 like popcorn in the last 10 seconds in a microwave, right? So once it pops, it's over, you know. And so for the builders here, HFX is more than just an explosive style of trading. Your people are going to see results. They're going to go nuts. They are going to go nuts. Our culture is very different. In HFX, the educators are very close with the audience. We engage very well with the audience. And like I said, if you're not live trading on HFX, then you're not an educator on HFX. So we're really, we're in it with the people. And so the reason why you should switch over to HFX is just the smartest thing to do, period. Now, if you like your platinum membership, or if you like the FRX membership, then you could upgrade to HFX for only $50 more on top of your current subscription. Or you could completely switch for no extra cost. It'll be the same amount of money that you're already paying. So with that said, Cash, I don't know if you want me to cover anything else, bro. Let me unmute you. Let's see. MMO. Hold on, guys. Okay, here we go. Hey, Cash, can you hear me, bro?
Yeah, I hear you. All right, man. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna do probably a question, a Q&A.
Mm-hmm.
A few people to speak up and ask questions. So go ahead and ask in the chat box, so we can get everybody's questions answered. Do anybody have any questions? Matt Parrish, I'm pretty sure you want to call. Oh, here we go. One. What's a good broker to start off with?
It depends. If you are outside the United States, I recommend you go with IQ options. If you are in the United States, then I recommend that you go with Nadex. But what I personally trade, I trade with race options. That's what I personally trade with. Race options have the rollover feature, which I really like. Vide Forex has the same one, basically rollover feature, binary cent, and there's a new one now, IQ cent. So I like to stick with the brokers with rollover. The issue is, right, and this is a quick disclaimer, the brokers with rollover, right, you have to triple your account before you can start withdrawing. That's the only issue. If you're the kind of individual that wants to just cash out as soon as you make a profit, go with Nadex. If you are outside the US, IQ Option is the best broker in the world. You can make $1 million today and you can pull it all out tomorrow with no problem. So there's different features and pros and cons with different brokers. How much can you fund with these brokers? So for the ones with rollover, it's $500. Although you can actually start your accounts with $250. With some of the more cheaper binary platforms like Close Option or Pocket Option, you get started with $50 on those. With Nadex, it's $250 starting. IQ Option, I think, is like $50 as well, something like that. Justin, that's the wrong one. It's IQ Option without the plural, so no S. Yeah, there's some schemers online. So I know because I click on IQ Options. IQ Options before, IQoptions.com, and it was the wrong one. It's actually IQ Option without the S. Yeah. So we had some individuals speak to the people at IQ Option, and we've been asking them, when can you come? When can they be regulated for the United States? They said they're working on it. You know. In the meantime, I stick with the brokers with rollover for the most part. So I know with binarypromocode.com, you can get started. You get started like 250 on that. Doesn't matter what the slider says. You can start with 250 on that. I'll set it in here. This is one of the links that I know you can fund a binary, you can fund a race option account with 250. But I still wouldn't recommend you just, I still wouldn't recommend you start with 250. Like, go a little more. If you were my own brother, if you were my own sister, I would tell you straight up, put in what you can. Start with a G, right? So that way when you're trading, you make some, decent bread, You're not making chump change. For example, 250, if you make 5%, you only made $13 for a session. That's whack, right? So, fund a little bit more. No, binary options don't use MetaTrader 4. Even though I really think that MetaTrader should step up and allow binary brokers to be connected to it. That'll be cool. That'll be a nice little feature. Binary options is still fairly new. It's still fairly new. A good 1, 2, 3 process is simply, once they get started in the business, have them fund their account, fund their broker account immediately. Have them experience their first profit. Bring them onto a go live session, an HFX go live session, to help them with that. And number 3, share their excitement on social media, right? Yeah, you basically control how much money, you're gonna make. So for example, right? Look at this, guys, we're so deep in profit right now. Look at this, look at my payout. The broker was just begging me to sell my position. You saw that? Crazy. So, this is, this is simple, man. This is just simple. As long as you're making the right prediction with the direction of the market, doesn't matter how many pips you are in profit. So depending on how much you're risking, it will tell you how much your reward is. So you know exactly what your risk is. You know exactly what your reward is. See, so when you win a trade, you make this amount back plus $80 in profit, right? In this example. Okay. Let me check the chat. I got you right now, Cash.
All right, so Ness, I got a. Was this a live account?
Yes.
Look, he just played around with y'all and made $890 on a live account on some calm and sick. Just to show you how easy it is. You know what I'm saying? Like me personally, I think, I'm gonna move all my team over, to options. And quick question, Ness. So for the HFX package, right? So say I got a few questions, people asking. So if we get the elite package, what actually comes with the do all the scanners come with the HFX, or just a selective? Like what all comes with it with the if you get the elite package?
So on the elite, you only get Liberty. Basically, you
So,
don't get all of it.
so pretty
Um,
much it's smarter just as you get the HFX then.
yeah, just get the HFX. You'll save money too. You know, if you just add $50, like on top of what you already have, you'll save bread, right? So if your subscription is 175, right?
All right, bet.
Right, $50 more is the 225.
Yeah.
Um, that's a little better than the elite.
All right. And one other thing. So far as pocket option, right? Because this is the problem. I know. Remember, what 2 years ago when we was doing binary options in
Yeah,
Atlanta, bro, the team was going a lot fast. But this is the thing. A lot of people didn't have 250 to 500 to the deposit because some people join on their last. So I was told, pocket option. Uh, you say pocket option you could deposit $50, right?
yeah. Hmm.
And Pocket Option is the only broker you can use on your phone, right?
Yeah. Hmm.
Okay, great. So do you like know anything about Pocket Option? Like, cause I want to make sure, cause me, I want to make, cause someone got $50. I'm gonna ask them, yo, how much do you have to invest right today? Between 50 to 500, and whatever they pretty much say, that's what broker I'm gonna put them onto.
Right. Exactly. So it's $50 to get in, but it's through Bitcoin, so it's not going to be debit credit card. And this is one thing to note when it comes to pocket option. You can't roll over with pocket option. And whenever you fund the account, you have to keep the Bitcoin wallet address that they give you. You gotta have that on the side, because what happens is when you fund that account on pocket option, sometimes the funds don't show up on your account balance. So what you have to do is you have to hit up their support and tell them, hey, I just funded this account. This is the Bitcoin wallet address y'all gave me. And then it'll reflect on your account. So that, those two things right there is the only heads up when it comes to pocket option.
Okay. And one other thing, bro, like you already know I got pretty much all the educators in my one leg. Like it's just like, I'm a builder. So because I'm going to literally get my whole other two legs to switch over, and I know it's going to create a lot of momentum as well. So can you? I'm gonna create in my because my pretty much Discord is all pretty much forex.
Mm-hmm.
So can you help me out? I'm gonna have a section in my Discord for just HFX, and can you just help out? Within that community, just for that specific Discord.
I got you. Yeah.
Perfect. See, because now I have an educator that's you know, in the Discord and for binary. I'm pretty sure more people will actually be active. Because at the end of the day, you need the platform. See, I look at it as people always say, "Yo, signals, signals, signals." See, with binary, you need the platform to make money. All right.
Mm.
So what's the times again? On go live?
My times to go live are Mondays, Tuesdays, basically Monday through Thursday, 10 p.m. Eastern time.
All right. 10 p.m. Eastern.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great. All right. So, do anybody have any other questions before we head out? Oh, one other thing. This was a leader call for my P1000 and up. I am gonna do I'm gonna have them test it out for like a week or two, and once everybody understand and get the hang of everything, then I'm gonna do an actual big call with my whole organization. Well, these pretty much two legs.
Gotcha, bro. Let's do it.
All right, bro. Appreciate you, man. Do anyone else anything else to say? Everybody got it great. Okay, good. Hey Ness, can you make me the host again so I'm gonna talk to them for a little bit.
All right, you the host.
Okay, great. Yeah, so like, I just wanted to I would like to thank Ness for actually jumping on this call, and actually helping us because believe it or not, I didn't even know he was sick. He didn't even tell me that, but he didn't make an excuse. So, Matt, if you're on this call, we definitely need to jump on the call ASAP so we can get the HFX channel inside the Discord ready. And that's pretty much it, man. Thanks, bro. Thanks for having me. I really appreciate you. You always come through. You always help me. Every time I ask you to, to come from a van, a training, you always there. Hold me down. Appreciate you, bro. Love you, man. Hope you get better too.
Bro, love you too, dog. Take care.
All right, bro. Okay. So before we head out, do anyone have any I'm gonna unmute everybody. I'm allow people to unmute yourself. Okay, you can unmute yourself. Do anybody have a questions? How they feeling about this? Honestly, leaders speak up now. Yo, Leash, Vic. I made it so y'all can unmute yourself. I'm just gonna unmute everybody. All participants unmute themselves.
Yo, bro. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead, Alicia.
Oh, thanks, Eddie. Yeah, no, I really like this. I like this a lot. I think it's very simple. We just have to have, if we could have a few videos on how to set up a broker account, have it all systemized, that'd be perfect. I like it a lot.
Real quick, I got 2 seconds. I just wanted to say this makes more sense to me because eliminating the stop losses and the people just don't even they didn't even try to do all that. Second thing is I got the elite pack and I went through the HFX part for the academies, and the videos are the videos are the FX videos, but way more simple, way more chopped down, and it just flow better. And my last question was, I heard Ness say something about the elite package not having something, but I didn't catch it all the way.
Okay, so
Break that down.
He said the elite just has the Liberty.
Okay, and the HFX has the other scanner.
I'm sure I got the elite. I'm pretty sure I got everything.
Yeah,
I
think
got
it's
the
the other
elite,
way
so I got
around.
Liberty too.
Everyone's talking at the same time.
Oh, yeah, it might be the other way around, but that's all I had to say, man. Appreciate y'all.
If you can get the elite package, but you only get Liberty. But if you get the HFX package, you're gonna get everything. You're gonna get everything included. As far as with the elite package, don't comes with everything. You're gonna have to upgrade $50, which you're gonna be spending monthly.
So yes, smarter if you don't have the elite to just really just the 50 just to get high frequency.
I only got one question. I don't know if anybody